morning. So today's the day the truck gets new shoes, heading down the mountain to a localish place rather than going all the way into Penrith. It'll be nice to have boots on that won't slip in the rain. I'm changing from like a highway terrain to an all-terrain. I just like that extra bit of I guess aggression to the look, but also if you ever go places like Lightning Ridge, the dirt roads out there, you want to have a tyre that's a little bit tougher on the sidewalls. And I'm running a little bit late to this tyre place, and I'm not sure how strict they are with timings. I mean, it was talking about just getting me in yesterday when they arrived. He goes, actually no, I'll just book you in on Wednesday morning. So come down around 9, so I'm hoping he thinks like around 9 is around 9, because at the moment it's 9:08. You know, I'm about 8 minutes away. Hey, we're nearly, hey man, we're nearly there. Yes, we're here now. Hey man, stop. 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 This is a bit ridiculous, buddy. Yeah, you can announce that you're here. Look at those cool new tyres. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they, Sam? Glad we're getting out. My wife told me this morning that I should take them out today, because apparently it's meant to rain for the rest of the week, which is a couple of days. Went out this morning to get the tyres, came back, had some lunch, preparing to take them out. And after lunch, I just got exceedingly tired and zonked out. Woke up and it was storming and raining really heavy. Well, this sucks. And ended up falling asleep again. Just then my wife woke me up and said, you should take them out. And I looked outside and the sun was out, blue sky. So here we are, just after 6 o'clock. Glad we're in summer with daylight savings today. Somebody's walking a pet goat out here in the tracks. That one's a dog. That one's a dog. See these ones? And there's the dog one again. That one belongs to my little boys. Seen quite a few people walking dogs out here. Being that there is a property nearby that does have goats, you never know if they decided to take one for a walk. Perfect spot up here because there's no other houses around, quite out of the way, no traffic. Keep forgetting to set the watch to record that we're taking a walk. It used to automatically detect it, but that was when we would often be walking a lot faster, especially because Batman used to want to walk like crazy at the start, and Sam. Since Batman's gotten injured and Sam's gotten older and I've gotten older, like the walks are never that fast. So I'd have to try and remember to start it, and I keep forgetting. All that to say, the walk we did today, probably only about 1 kilometre. We didn't quite get to as far as we've been going. We go out here because it's the one spot where it's fairly flat, so there's not any like major hills like this one I'm on now. That would just be far too much for Batman especially, and today he got tired earlier than last time, which is why we turned around earlier. Made it back okay to the truck, but he's a little tired. Up this hill, we used to walk up this hill. I don't know if Batman's injury is going to heal up well. This morning was all fog and mist for hours, 10 to 1. The sun kind of came out, so wife said again, take the boys for a walk. Today, I decided to see how I go barefoot. I wanted to feel the ground for a change. I spend so much time in shoes, even just in the house. I've been trying to take the socks off when you're inside and just get around in your bare feet and just feel the ground. Those things look like goat feet again. I used to get around barefoot all the time as a kid, as a teenager. Me and all my mates, you just walk around barefoot. Summer was a bit different, like you put thongs on then, like flip-flops. The roads were so hot, the ground was so hot, but today, like, we've had I hope that was in shot. Today, like, we've had the rain, and even though the sun's coming out, it's a little bit baking on the back of you. I think if they've walked as fast as they used to, I wouldn't be able to do this. Not right now. I'd have to work myself up to it. Like, it was incredibly common. Lots of kids growing up would run barefoot at carnivals. I mean, that was on a grass track, but it might be bindies. Quite often were. You'd pull them out later. I just started the exercise app on my watch to record the walk. We just turned around to head back. While it's not going to record the whole exercise, at least it's going to give me how far we walked, and I can just double it for the whole walk. I seem to be going okay barefoot. The ground's a little soft because of the rain. It's nice and cool because there's moisture in it. Some gravel sections that have caused me a little bit of issues with sharp points. That's another rabbit hole I went down a while ago about barefoot shoes and that sort of stuff. Getting yourself more in touch with the earth, feeling the ground under you more. When you get to this point, when you're absolutely barefoot, definitely feel the ground under you. Just have a listen to the cicadas are out today. Now you can obviously hear the boys, but my footsteps are definitely a lot lighter. Even when you're just walking slowly in sneakers, the crunch that you make with your feet kind of interrupts the feel. definitely see the appeal, Batman. That was nice. Now that last bit probably sounded fairly airy-fairy, artsy-fartsy. The impact we have on the world around us, that whole thing of tread lightly that they say for like a puddle. When they talk about hikers and even like four-wheel drivers, and they'll say tread lightly, the only thing you should leave in the bush is your tracks. Take everything with you. Don't pollute. Don't leave trash. Don't drive around like a hoon. Yeah, some four-wheel drivers a bit off on that bit, but Batman loves his puddles. We're nearly back to the truck. He's starting to get a little tired. He got his foot caught in the lead when it goes around him. And Sam gave a bit of a yank and it made him fall. So I just thought I'll disconnect him for the last bit. We're almost there. He's walking okay, but slow. He's going to be tired when we get back. Oh, I need to horn sound. Come in. Come on, baby. That's a boy. Some water. Need some water, Sam? Hey. Good boys. So, from where we turned around back to the truck was 550 metres, so we're walking 1.1 kilometres, which isn't too bad for the old fellas, speaking of me and Sam, and Batman being his injured self. And it was also nice to be barefoot. So I go barefoot through the house. I occasionally do barefoot in the yard. Sometimes you worry about things that are out in the grass. So if the grass is long away, being that this was walking on a dirt road, probably would have been easier on a tarred road, but that might have been hot. And allowed me to see too, like what the road, what the ground feels like under the feet for the boys. Because I do remember, like years back, you couldn't walk the boys on a hot summer day. You'd have to wait until a lot later in the evening because the road just got so hot. You'd see sections of the road where it was going soft. You go, there's no way that I'm going to put my poor dog's feet on that surface. I've burnt the soles of my feet back in high school. We had a basketball day. It was a fundraiser for Year 12. And we had indoor courts and we had outdoor courts. I had lousy sneakers and somebody had stepped on the back of my foot or something when I was running and it just tore the sole off the bottom of my shoe. So I started playing barefoot. It was okay inside, but I went to the outside courts which were asphalt and it was summer. I burnt the crap out of the bottom of my feet. It was nice to walk along feeling the ground, feeling the sensation that Batman obviously feels when he walks through a puddle, because that definitely cooled the feet off, made them feel good. The ground was nice and soft-ish.